Just like bleeding clots, the bonus is here and they're bringing the attack. Time to panic and bust the impact. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, this is Brace for Impact. I'm your host, Bubba Duke, and again, I have OMD with me, but right now, this is the important thing of tonight, the special announcement by one Santino Marella. What do we think it is, OMD?
Well, first of all, it is great to be back. We were both off last week because you were, of course, at the CWE show. I ended up working until 8 o'clock.
Yeah. I got to meet Chris Masters. It was for the second time. Actually, he made a very good announcement at the beginning of the show. Before the show even started, he come out and just thanked our hometown, Sault Ste. Marie, for allowing him to come back to make up for the last time he was here, because we had some technical difficulties with the ring being 3 hours late because of a snowstorm.
No, their truck broke down that time.
Well, that too was like just a bunch of things happened.
Yeah.
So he thanked everybody. I went and got his autograph, shook his hand and thanked him for everything that he did the last time he was here, and thanked him for coming out again, even though he didn't have to. He personally felt obligated to, which a lot of wrestlers don't. They're like, I got paid for what I had to do, and I'm gone. I have things to do. Because he had just signed a contract with, what was it, the NWA at that point?
Maybe.
Something like that.
But I believe the NWA still allows them to go out and do these shows.
They do. So. But it was like he had commitments to them as well, so he couldn't come back soon enough. Right. But anyway, we have an action-packed show tonight. Let's talk about this one first. What do you think the announcement is from Mr. Santino Marella?
I very much have a funny feeling it's going to have to do with the system and title matches. We already know that Moose was announced for Ultimate X.
Yes. So, bringing up the system, this is what's happening tonight with the system. The system, public firing. What do you think this means? Like, are they breaking the system up? Are they getting rid of the system? What do you think is going to happen here?
From what we saw, or from what I saw, because I did get to watch Impact last week.
Okay.
Eddie Edwards literally tore a strip off of everybody.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Didn't give anybody a chance to speak, including his wife.
Whoa. Okay.
And basically told them, next week, we are coming out to this ring. You can hand in your jacket and your ring if you so choose.
Wow. So some people might leave the system. Some people may not. It depends on what happens there. I know we do have some phenomenal matches tonight. Let's start with this one here. Spitfire taking on NXT tag team of Lash, Legend, and
Jakara Jackson.
Jakara Jackson. Yeah, I have a hard time with names.
Not to be confused with Janet Jackson.
No. No. But just as beautiful. This is a whole, like, there's not just one team from NXT that wants these tag titles. There's two. And there's two from TNA that want it. So I think the next couple of weeks we're going to have a couple of tag team matches to find out.
Well, again,
number one.
Last week we did have Gigi Dolan and Tatum Paxley take on Heather and Ash by Elegance and come up short.
Okay. So there we go on that one.
But it was due to outside interference. I do believe that this is going to lead to eventually a 4-way tag team championship match.
That's good. Now, the other match I'm looking forward to, because I am a huge fan of both these men, Elijah and Frankie Kazarian, the TNA original. I'm predicting this is going to be a hell of a great match. How do you feel about these two guys facing off?
This is going to be, as you said, this is going to be a hell of a match. This, as far as I'm concerned, is going to make for one hell of a main event. That's where I'm putting that match on this card.
Okay.
Now,
So, go ahead.
I do have a very funny feeling that this is going to be Kazarian going over. Kazarian is going to win.
Yeah.
And then just to solidify the fact that he's got the call your shot.
Exactly. Right. Yeah.
I think because we have seen him for the last few months sitting on commentary every time there is a world title match. Last week he came out and interrupted. Joe Hendry was looking for his next challenger.
Yes.
Elijah came out and interrupted, but said, no, it's not me. Then Kazarian came out to play the bass.
Okay.
And played the song El Paso from Marty Robbins.
Nice. That's a good song.
But, of course, completely trashed El Paso in the meanwhile.
Well, yeah. So, you're calling this the main event?
I am calling that the main event.
I don't think it is, bro. I think this 3-way women's match with our champion is going to be our main event.
It's a very good possibility. It is.
I can't wait to watch this match.
Especially because of, you've got JC Jane and Jasmine Nix, of Fatal Influence, with Fallon Henley all making not necessarily their TNA debuts, because JC Jane did compete last week.
This is true. But still.
But I am going to go with the team of Tessa Blanchard, JC Jane, and Jasmine Nix.
Yeah, I think the heels are going to they're going to get the upper hand in this one, I believe, as well. We got NXT starting. We just did a quick review of what happened last week.
This is TNA,
we do have,
not NXT.
Our TNA, sorry. And we have this segment that I really could care less about tonight.
Right.
I don't know why we need to hear from them, but whatever.
Well, last week we had an attempted contract signing between Mance Warner, or sorry, not a contract signing, but a way to settle that. So maybe that is what Santino's announcement is going to be. But we do have our good friend, Mr. Bobby Batito, Bobby Stats, coming in here saying, hello, guys. Good evening to you, Bobby. How are you?
What's going on, Bobby? And I'm going to do it, so I'm going to do it. Damn it, Bobby. Oh.
And we are opening up with our TNA World Champion, Joe Hendry. And our boy, Mr. Best, who's salivating at the fact that Joe Hendry is on his way to the ring. Of course, coming in to say his name, and he appears.
I mean, I can't argue. This is the way to start your show, with your champion. Thanks, Bobby, for watching TNA with us, man. I appreciate it.
So it appears as though maybe we're opening with Kazarian and Elijah.
Oh. I mean, yeah, why else would he be coming out? Really? I really, really like that title he has. I'm not going to lie. It's like that old title we were just watching.
Yep.
Just classed up a little bit with that red in it.
You know what? And I like the red, but I still prefer the look of the silver title.
Yeah.
You could, if you went with the red on that old design, that's mint.
You just in the T, like on this one, just in the TNA, not all of the silver, just TNA. Put it in the red with that little bit of yellow on it.
Yep.
Bada bing. I'm sold. I'll take that title all day long. Here we got Mr. Kazarian coming to the ring with his cup. King of TNA. The self-proclaimed King of TNA, by the way.
Yes. And that is his Call Your Shot Gauntlet trophy.
Yes. I was. Could you see the gears going? What was that thing
I
called? What was
could.
that thing called? Yeah.
I
Yeah, it
could.
took me a minute. I lost it. But again, that's no different than what we have or what you have in WWE as far as the
Money in the Bank.
briefcase for the Money in the Bank. Yes. Same idea, just we have a nice gold cup with whatever he put on it. I think it's a scarf, to be honest. And he's fighting Elijah, the newly acquired Elijah.
Yes.
Oh my god, I
Yes.
love this guy.
At one time, before he went on to do this King of TNA gimmick,
Yes.
even back when he was in AEW, Frankie Kazarian was the heavy metal rebel, and he is an 80s hair metal guy, just
He
like
is.
me.
Yeah. Little known fact. Some people may not know that, but yeah.
Um, Actually, that's one of the reasons why we selected the intro we did, which out of all of the shows that we do with the Turnbuckle Affiliation Program, this is probably my favorite intro.
It is 100% why we chose that one because it's upbeat, gets you in the mood of total nonstop action, which is TNA. It's when they're on, and they hit all the marks. Again, people, don't forget, subscribe to TNA Plus. All new pricing, very cheap now, very affordable. And if you subscribe for the whole year, you get everything TNA, pay per
Yes,
views, the shows, extra shows they have, anything they put on, you get.
yes.
Oh God, I can't
But
wait to.
that is actually going to run out very, very soon.
Yeah, so get it quick while you can.
And
Thanks,
Bobby
Bobby.
coming. Thank you, buddy. We greatly appreciate it. We appreciate you. Thank you for being here as always and doing everything you do with the Turnbuckle Affiliation Program.
Oh, wow. I'm expecting this to be a good, not necessarily hard hitting, but very, to a degree, technical because both
It's
these
gonna
guys are
be
great wrestlers.
it's gonna be the combination of both.
Oh, get out of there, Frankie. I mean, that's one way to get out.
Yep.
Oh, wow. Who's this big tall guy? Look at this. Got a big sign and everything out there.
I don't know. I
Wow.
missed it.
He's sitting right behind, like not right behind commentating, but he's right there. Red hat, blue shirt. Oh, Elijah right into the pole. Post. Jeez. I can vouch for you people. Those posts do not have any give to them, and that hurts.
Oh,
Did Frankie just slap our champion?
he did, and then watch what happens next.
Oh. Oh, the two friends. Jeez, really?
Just keep watching.
which you called when we come to the air. Frankie was going to get the win.
But that match did not take anywhere near the time that I thought it would.
He, not gonna. Okay, here we go. I mean, if you didn't see this coming, you're not paying attention, right? Like,
Okay, the fact
oh,
that the usually mild mannered Joe Hendry is throwing security around.
right. That's not normal. So he's got to be fed up with this stuff that's going on, right? Like, you just think he's done with Kazarian and him holding this over his head, that he could at any moment take that title from him.
Now, do we see? I was going to say, do we see Joe Hendry snap and maybe attack Elijah here?
I I know he did hurt his arm, trying to get him off of
Yeah.
Frankie. I mean,
All
but at the
right.
same time, cooler heads are going to prevail because they are good friends.
So, as far as we know, as far as we see on screen, is he going to grab? He's grabbing the belt. Is he walking away, or is he going to grab the mic?
I mean, I don't know.
So one thing with all of these sort of situations where you see this, and the one guy walking out with the other, this is where we. Oh, and we go to commercial.
Yeah, I'm just getting them walking out right now. This is crazy. That arm's really bugging him now since Elijah grabbed him. I hope he's not injured.
Yeah.
That would suck if he was. So that was a lot shorter of a match than I was expecting, to be honest.
Yes. Nor was it what we were expecting, but you know what? It's a great way to start the build on the show.
That best way to start your show. Number one, you got your champion out there. Number two, you got the guy basically holding the briefcase that could annihilate your champion
Yeah.
and make him the champ. And you got the champ's friend in Elijah.
Yep.
And yeah, dude, like, give me another great match. I don't care what's next because it's going to be absolute fire.
Bobby saying he enjoyed Frankie Kazarian and Elijah in the TNA ring, and both wrestlers are talented. They absolutely are, Bobby.
Yeah.
Bubba and I have been watching Kazarian for a long time. I've been watching Joe Hendry a lot longer than Bubba.
Yes, you have. Yeah. Yeah. I'm just, the last year I've heard about him and then never really got to watch a match per se because I was just like, whatever, it's showing he's, the hype, whatever. But the guy
Yep.
can wrestle. I'll give him that.
But I
He's
mean,
definitely earned it.
if you want to see a really good one that Joe Hendry did, go back on YouTube and look
Yeah.
up Joe Hendry and Kurt Angle.
Yeah, that was a good match. I have done that one. I've actually gone back and watched it a couple times because I was absolutely thrilled with the quality of that match. Oh, pardon me. But yeah, I'm just good matches. I've even went back recently and watched our female champion
Masha
Masha.
Slamovich. Masha
Yeah,
Slamovich.
yeah, and in when she was a heel, like,
Yeah.
holy, what's Mr. Best having to say here?
Mr. Best saying, I've been watching Hendry for literally his whole career. Yep.
I don't doubt that.
And Bobby asks, what are our thoughts on TNA signing Maggie Lee? I don't know anything about Maggie Lee.
Hold on.
So
The name doesn't sound familiar, but this is why we have the thing called the Google search. So we're going to type in Maggie. See, I'll make sure I spell it right. It's M-A, not M-E. Maggie Lee. Professional wrestler Maggie Lee.
And Bobby says he's watched her. She's been on TNA Explosion before. We do not get Explosion up here, Bobby, unfortunately, unless we had TNA Plus, which we are looking at investing in.
Yes. Okay, this girl's gonna be fire, bro. Fiery redhead. Um, she's held titles in other places, so I'm looking forward to what she could do
Okay.
on the main roster in TNA. So
We are getting the recap of what just
yeah.
happened. And Mr. Best now wants to start singing Rod Stewart. Best, you're in your own home. You're not on mic. So by all means, sing away to your heart's content. But this is Brace for Impact, not live karaoke.
Thank God.
None of us can sing.
See, right there, he jerked Joe Hendry really hard off of Frankie and tweaked his arm a little bit. So hopefully he didn't hurt his arm. Uh-oh. Well, Joe Hendry is going to the hospital.
Yes, he is. To get an x-ray. I don't know why they're saying film. This is what I was talking about here last week now with the system.
That makes no sense why they would say film like that. Oh, so the system thing is next by the sounds of it. So yeah, this is next, and Eddie Edwards is in the ring at the moment. Crowd's not letting him talk. Ugh. NXT talent, what do you guys like to see? There's a good question from Bobby. Which NXT talent would you guys like to see be in the Ultimate X match for TNA X Division Champion at Rebellion? Holy, whoops! And then there's this Axiom. You're muted, my friend.
I was going to say, I think you could do both Axiom and Nathan Frazier.
You could.
But I'm going to go off the board just a little bit. And I'm going to put Tony D'Angelo in there.
Tony D'Angelo, eh? Do we have to have one, Bobby? Like, can we? I would literally go Axiom, D'Angelo, and there was another one. He was the NXT NXT heavyweight champion there. tiny little black guy.
You mean Wesley?
Nope, nope, nope. He's got dreadlocks and stuff.
Oh, Obafemi.
No, that's the guy now. The guy before
Oh,
him. Who was
Javon Evans. Javon
oh,
Evans or Trick Williams?
Trick Williams. I would put those guys in there. Why not? Best is right. You could throw Carmelo Hayes in there. Wes Lee could be a candidate. I mean, he's not compared to the guy they have now. He's a brick shithouse. So we're having the option: are you in or are you out? Do you think the Moose just goes no? He just slipped his ring off too because he forgot he's not supposed to have it on, and he put it in his pocket. I caught that. That was cool. They're all going to be in. Put that ring back on. Watch his wife go. Now I'm out of here. That would be funny. God, she has an annoying voice.
Moose throws the curveball. It's going to be the old bait and switch. He's going to say he's out until they help him win the X Division title at Unbreakable.
There you go. That was so funny though that I caught Moose going, taking the ring off and putting it in his pocket.
Oh, a return.
Cody Deaner? He was back 2 weeks ago when you weren't here. He showed up wearing all yellow and black and red and oh no, you're not. Moose hasn't answered shit. Best is telling you he came back when we were doing the show. Got his butt kicked by I want to call him Fandango, but he's not Fandango anymore. JCD or JDC or whatever.
JDC. Johnny Dango Curtis.
Yes. The people's choice. I mean, the guy's got a point. He is their X Division champion, not the system's champion. He's the people's champion. And it's really cool because the people are really like behind Moose, no matter what this guy does. Look at he doesn't know what to do. What? I really didn't think he was gonna. Oh, jeez. Okay, I didn't see that coming neither. Not gonna lie. This poor guy can't win for losing. My goodness.
No, he can't. But you know where I think he would fit, and it's with somebody he has history with, somebody that he was once allied with and then killed off. And that would be to put Cody Deaner with the Northern Armory.
That would be cool. I'm. Oh, we're backstage now with their one side of the women's triple threat match. Wow.
I do. So Best coming in saying Cody Deaner is Canadian, which yes, he is. I believe he has even appeared here and wrestled in the Sioux. I'm not sure. And Bobby coming in saying Cody Deaner got squashed. Yes, he did.
Yeah. Up next. There we go. That match is next after this commercial break. Which, you know what? I'm going to play our commercial break. So enjoy this quick little video, people.
Turnbuckle Studios and the Turnbuckle Affiliation Program bring you the week of streams. All times are in Eastern Time. Monday nights you get the Locker Room Breakdown at 7 p.m., followed by the Raw Patrol at 8 p.m. Tuesday brings you the flagship show, Turnbuckle Talk, at 8:05 p.m. Wednesday we play games with the PlayStation Showcase at 8 p.m. Thursday we got total non-stop action with Brace for Impact at 8 p.m. Friday we game again with Unleashed, the Jessica Wilde story at 7 p.m. Following the game, join us for the SmackDown Security Detail at 8 p.m. The weekend brings you Saturday Night Gaming at 8 p.m. On Sunday be sure to catch the Chris Parrish podcast at 12:15 p.m. followed by the Boar's Nest at 8 p.m. Be part of the shows and join the chat every day.
There you go, everybody. And Mr. Best is correct just by pointing out that Mr. Diener does have family here in our city. I
Oh,
do know a
wow.
couple of them, yeah, and so does Mr. Best. Knows a few of them.
I did not know that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Great family too. Um, so I don't know if I could be telling everybody this, but I'm gonna break the news for WWE. I know it's not TNA related, but last night it was made official. One Rusev did sign a contract with WWE yesterday. It was
Yes.
made official.
Yes. Lana, CJ
No,
Perry has not. But again, never say never.
I. It's not a never. Give it time. I think she's working through some stuff as well as he is together, and I think it's just a matter of give it time, and she will make her return to a WWE ring, whether it is as an athlete or as a manager. Personally, I don't care what capacity she shows back up in. Um, it's just nice to see her back in a company that actually cares about their talent now.
Right.
Mr. Best is saying, I'm fine with just Rusev, and saying um, Lana has stated she's done with wrestling. For now, I would put a for now. I wouldn't put a
Yeah.
definite done on that. And Bobby coming in saying, which brand do you see Rusev going on? Easy, the one that he's needed the most on.
No, I think, in all honesty, if you're going to bring Rusev back, I think the way you start him out, you let him come back on NXT to start. Remind everybody who he is.
And what version of Rusev are we going to get? Are we going to get that barbarian, just Rusev crush? Or are we going to get a more sophisticated Rusev, a little more refined kind of thing? You know what I mean? Like,
I think we're going to get a little bit of both. I think we are going to get that barbarian, but he is going to be a little more technical, a little more proficient.
okay. So if you guys want to keep up on the Ultimate X competitors, TNA.com, and you can keep an eye on. There's 3 more to be announced, and Matt Cardona is one of them. I can't wait for
Yes,
this.
that is going to be very intriguing. And now we have one Ariana Grace at ringside doing
Yep.
commentary for this match. But she is the liaison between NXT and TNA.
Yes, Miss T or Miss NXTNA, so to speak, as the wonderful
Yes.
Sash says.
Yes, and as she has stated, Lash Legend and Jakara Jackson are two of her closest friends.
Yes.
But, I mean, really, the big reason why she is that liaison is because she is, and I'm going to break the fourth wall here, she is the daughter
Yep.
of Santino Marella.
She is very much so. Just a reminder, people, this is the match we're going into right now. Thought I'd throw it up there one last time, just to remind everybody. Spitfire, what a hell of a tag team these two women are. If I could, I would put them against Midnight Express in their prime. I would put them in a match with those two guys because, and I know this because they could wrestle at that level. These two
They
women against
could,
those two
but
guys.
I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to go with a different Express
All right.
in their prime, and that is Ricky Morton and Robert Gibson, the Rock and Roll Express.
Wow. Okay. I mean, both those teams in their primes were epic. So it's more of a pat on the back to these two women, I would say, for the quality of wrestling they bring to the ring. It's not just about, oh, I'm pretty and blah, blah, blah. It's, no, they know how to wrestle, like legit wrestle. So I can see them getting their title shot, a rematch, whatever, again, very shortly. What's going on, Mr. Best?
Mr. Best saying, I really want them to take on the new Midnight Express. So, what, you mean Al
Explain
Snow and Hardcore Holly?
that. Yeah,
Or
right.
was
Like,
it Al Snow? No.
what is the new Midnight Express? Who's that?
That was Hardcore Holly, and I can't remember who his partner was.
Oh my goodness. No, it's okay. Oh, it was Brett Gunn and Bobby Holly.
Bart Gunn, not Brett Gunn.
Bart, sorry. That corner of my screen's a little further away, and I'm like, and there's things in the way, so I'm trying to. Wow, that was a nice. Jeez. See what I'm talking about? Like, just smooth sequences of wrestling. Like, dude.
Oh, they are fantastic. I
Yeah.
mean, Jody Threat was one of the top Canadian independent talents.
Okay.
Danny Luna, for a long time, really wasn't given the opportunity to showcase. Very much, for a long time, Danny Luna was the Zelina Vega of
Okay.
TNA. She was the manager for a tag team of Subculture, which were actually a trio with her. But she was always out there more in the managerial capacity, getting the odd one-on-one match.
Okay.
But now it appears as though she's there full-time and the rest of Subculture is no longer with her.
So
That being the team of Mark Andrews and I believe Flash Morgan Webster.
Nice. The other NXT tag team watching in the back.
Yes.
I mean, they do have a vested interest in where this goes. So, and our
Now,
tag team is on holidays right now. So,
yes. Bobby, I love it. I love
KC
it.
squared.
100% give us that match, please.
Yeah. I call them KC squared.
That's what we all do.
Yeah.
That was the Turnbuckle affiliation program name for them.
Yeah. And for me, it works.
Oh, yeah, it does.
It's perfect for them. I'll be honest. I would love to see them take on even our tag team champions.
Now,
in a tag team match. That'd be cool.
I do have to ask, because Heather and Ash by Elegance are away on vacation this week, and we do have Tatum Paxley and Gigi Dolan in the back. Hypothetically, let's say that Lash and Jakara win this match.
Okay.
Because I do believe that this is going to go to Spitfire. Do we see those two NXT women's tag teams competing next week here on Impact?
Whoever wins this match is facing that other tag team next week, yes.
Okay.
And then
But
whoever
no, 'cause-
wins that takes on the champions.
Okay. because Gigi Dolan and Tatum Paxley lost last week to Heather and Ash by Elegance.
Did they?
Yes.
I mean, that was not part of this.
But they did put...
Ouch.
It was Spitfire, I believe, that then came out and put Heather and Ash by Elegance's faces into the quote-unquote $5,000 cake.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus. Wow.
No, I'm just OMD.
That was crazy. Did you see her smashing her head off the mat? Like picking her whole body up and slamming her head into that mat. That's intense, dude. Oh, are we doing the yep. Seen that coming.
And it appears as though we've just blown Bobby's mind.
Right? Oh, Jesus. What are we doing? Oh, that's a nice move. But it backfired. There we go. Come on. Yes. Whoa. I can understand why their name is what their name is. This woman is crazy when you get her in the ring. That is not easy trying to do that on someone taller than you. It is not. Well, oh, there you go. Just stack them up like firewood. That was a nice exploder. Wow. That was wow. Um wow. She is just dominating two people. Oh, what a stalling suplex.
Now, I've got to ask this because of this crossover.
Okay.
I was reading today, it is now literally a matter of finalizing the details and dotting the I's, crossing the T's. But July 5th, we are going to get Evolution 2.0.
Explain. Okay, so explain Evolution.
All women's superstars. Do we see an influx of TNA talent for that show?
Whoa. Oh, Jesus. I honestly don't think it's going to be an influx of the TNA women, because I think they're literally going to be picking women from everywhere to participate in that, like they did last time. It wasn't just WWE dominant or TNA dominant. But do I see a lot of the TNA women going over there? Yes.
Yeah. No, the WWE Evolution PLE there a couple of years ago was a lot of former superstars coming back.
Yeah.
This one is going to be probably a mix of both, but that's why I'm asking, do we see an influx? Because we can get some fantastic TNA versus WWE or even just NXT crossover matches.
I don't see it. It's very highly possible. Let's put it that way. Oh Jesus, just KO'd your teammate. Excuse me.
Yes.
Would I like to see a lot of that? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I would
And
love to see like WWE versus like let's say New Japan tag teams or singles or like
right.
just take people that you never have together because of whatever reasons they're just, not able to do these matches. Oh,
Wow,
what
I
a
did not
move.
see that coming.
That was a good move. Oh, we got the pin. The NXT team wins.
I did not see that finish coming.
Wow, that was brilliant. I did not see that at all, dude. I thought Spitfire was going to take this match, to be honest. Wow. So Ash by Elegance and her tag team partner better be taking notice right now. I know you're on vacation, but these girls could take your titles from you. Hey, it's Mike on my screen now.
Okay, so that's a very
This is interesting.
interesting dynamic there.
Santino. I love Santino. You can't go wrong having Santino on your screen. Like, come on. Thanks, Bobby. Bobby's saying he's enjoying Brace for Impact. Thanks, brother. Appreciate that. But still to
This is
come, we have the
what
women's triple tag team matches. Then we have the Hardy Boys coming up next. So yeah, they're coming up.
yes,
That's
because
cool.
I can't remember if it's at Unbreakable or if it's at whatever at Rebellion. We are getting the Hardys versus the Nemeths
Yes, we are. They called it last
last
week.
week.
Yeah. Made that challenge.
But
I can't wait for that.
if you will give me a moment, I will be right back.
Yeah, dude. Do your thing. Let's do a quick little brand here. Okay. I know you guys are watching me, but that's okay because let's check out my buddy Nathan over at True North Customs. He gets you parts for things with wheels, things without wheels, and some things in between. It's aftermarket parts. Give him the promo code TNC. Let him know the guys here at the Boar's Nest sent you, and he will order your parts. And there is a discount with that promo code. I think it is tax free. I think that's what our. I have to talk. I think it was tax free. We're taking the tax off for you when you order parts for your vehicle, or if it's not a vehicle, snow machine, whatever. But when you order those parts, go next door. Talk to my other buddy, good old Corey at Professional Auto Services. Set up your appointment to get these parts put on. Again, let them know that the boys over here at the Boar's Nest sent you. Again, we'll give you a promo code soon for that one. It's probably going to be PAS. And again, I think we're going to try to get the taxes off of your services for you. But definitely let them know that Bubba Duke sent you from the Boar's Nest and he will hook you up. Give a quick shout out to the man, Bulkster. Check him out on YouTube and on TikTok, both at Bulkster Show. Great guy. Funny bits that he does with his wife and just by himself. Really quickly, don't forget about the affiliation program.my.canva.site. I am going to get a QR code like I have for the Boar's Nest, and it's going to be down in that bottom corner because we got to take that old logo out of the bottom and we're going to put it down in there or on the far side for the Turnbuckle affiliation program.my.canva.site. check that stuff out, y'all. What's this say? Bubba Duke, do you think we see Fraxium versus Marty versus or Matt Hardy? I said Marty. I said it all together. And Jeff Hardy again in the ring. Possibly. Depends on what they're gonna do with the NXT and TNA Tag Team Championships. What's this? Holy cow! Just got a 4 kill. Oh, nice, dude. Good job. So yeah, go to TNAmerch.com, people. They have a shit ton of new product they just released.
Yes.
I was looking the other day and I'm like, oh dude, these Hardy t-shirts look cool. There's stuff for our heavyweight champion. Moose has got a bunch of stuff on, like it's jam packed full of stuff. Again, just to let everybody know, we have the Hardys coming in, and I don't have that up here because this was not announced on the site until probably right before the show, to be honest. Again, I see TNA doing a lot of what WWE is doing right now, where they give you a few of the segments and then they leave a bunch of it out.
Yes.
Just to kind of keep it as a mystery. Because what's the point of watching it if you know everything that's going to happen?
Yeah. Now, I did find it funny as the Hardys were making their entrance, there was already a referee in the ring and they slid out.
You caught that too, eh? So maybe they're going to make an open challenge.
Well, you see that the Hardys are dressed to compete.
They are dressed to compete.
Yeah, they are.
Huh? I mean, Matt's got his boots on, so Jeff doesn't have his makeup on like he usually does. Maybe he's upset about something. Because he is wearing his boots. His wrestling boots. So, I mean, I love their new t-shirts.
Yes, and there was a very, very interesting challenge laid out last week after Impact and the Hardys and Nemeths were announced.
Okay.
As another legendary tag team has requested a rematch with the Hardys.
Yep.
And then the Hardys have gone on and one-upped it to make it to say, oh, a year from now, we're hoping that we can have a third tag team all under one roof for the 25th anniversary.
They're shooting for a TLC match with the original characters.
I've got to say this. No, you can't do it now. It's time. Give it up.
You know what I would just like to see? A celebration between the three teams.
You know what? Next year, if that is the 25th anniversary, there is your iconic Hall of Fame moment to induct.
All three teams. One time. Oh, God. I can't wait. Yeah, I'm done with that. I don't like the deleted character. I don't like it.
It was innovative for its time, but
yeah,
once in a while now, okay. But don't make it the focal point again.
I would love to see Jeff do his Willow character again, though. That was cool with the mask and just.
He has looked into it. Actually, as I was telling you, I watched the other night Classic Impact, and I got the triple threat match between Matt Hardy, Drew Galloway, and
Nice.
EC3 with Jeff as the special guest referee.
Nice. Oh, I have an interruption. Who's coming out here? Oh, yeah, the great hands. I forgot about these guys. Oh, jeez. Okay. Uh-oh. Now who's coming out? Ah, yes. Santino Marrella. The DOA, Director of Authority. The Hard Boys.
And we called that match coming out of the commercial break.
Yeah. But they're going to commercial break first.
Yes.
So that's fine with me.
Right?
Because that gives you a chance to, holy crap, we're having this match.
Yep.
And gives me a chance to let the great people know where they can get a hold of you, Mr. OMD.
Oh, the people, if they are looking for me. That's right. It's me. It's me. It's OMD. But you can find me at my link tree, linktr.ee/OMD show.
There you go, man.
And yourself, good sir, Bubba.
Yeah. YouTube, Bubba OMD. And on Twitchland, Boar's Nest with Bubba Duke. Definitely catch me on both those platforms throughout the week. It is pretty likely I'm going to be doing a lot of gaming. I just got a couple of new games that I'm going to be trying out. And I kind of had a moment of I don't know how you would put that. I wanted to spend some money, so I spent some money. 200 bones worth, my friend. I went and bought not just the standard edition of WWE 2K25, I bought it all because I haven't owned a wrestling game since the very first game was released on Super Nintendo.
Right.
So I thought, Mr. Best, yourself and I are contemplating some things that we can do on the game.
Right.
So I was like, I'm just going to get the whole thing. I don't care. Whatever.
Well, the last true WWE games that I enjoyed, I had SmackDown versus Raw 2017 and 2016 and 2017. I
Yeah.
can't remember the year they switched to 2K, but I tried it and I hated the controls. And from there, I gave up on wrestling games.
Yeah. I think I'm going to do it as, you can do the manager mode, I think, and just run my own show.
Yep.
Trade some talent, get some talent, figure out the workings of that, and then go from there. I don't think I'm going to be actually wrestling per se,
Right.
but I want to learn the managerial part of it, of how to do that.
Right. Well, and you know what? I'm going to be honest with you. I am debating on learning and just doing that when it comes to the Game Pass with NHL 25.
Yeah.
Because I always do the be a GM mode, but I always play all the games. This time
Yeah.
I'm going to just literally factor in on being the GM.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm just GM it. Really quick, people. You want some of our merch, go to carlkarafelt.redbubble.com. Again, you can get any logo you see on screen on whatever you want to put it on. Let's get back to our
Mr. Best saying he's decided today that May needs to get here now. No, Mr. Best, because we still have 17 days. Actually, 16 days.
for what?
The weekend of April 19th and 20th needs to get here now.
I just, fingers crossed, I am not working. Please, I don't want to work. Oh, did I just lose my? I did. Think my Twitch feed dropped.
And Bobby coming in saying nice to see the Hardys in action tonight. To a point. I got bored and tired of the Hardys a long time ago. It's great to see them on this resurgence, especially with Jeff now really focusing on his sobriety.
Right? Like, good for him.
And really starting to become that Jeff Hardy that we loved and remembered. And Mr. Best coming back saying he's planning to create his own roster, shows, and storylines with 2K25. Yes, that is something that we have discussed. And also asking, do we want him to get his PS5? If so, then May needs to get here now. True. Touche.
Yeah. That's gonna be something I'm gonna put on Twitch and just go through it, figure it out with everybody.
Right. Now, and I mean, I'm going to suggest this then. Maybe Bubba will see where things are at for Sunday night, but maybe you showcase a little bit of 2K25 on the Boar's Nest this week.
We might. Depends on how far I could get with it, because I do have my kid coming this weekend, so
right.
I won't get to play my Xbox a lot because she'll be on it playing Minecraft and Roblox and all that stuff.
Yeah. I mean, and I know for me at worst, if you're tied up and you want to switch it, I can always play some Far Cry or potentially showcase Atomfall.
Oh man, That's gotta hurt. Wow. Poor Jeff Hardy's just getting picked apart right now. So do you think the great hands pull this out tonight to get that opportunity?
No.
No?
No. No, I think, yes, Tasha Steeles is going to try to run interference, even though she's on commentary right now. But the Hardys are going to get the win. Honestly, I thought this was going to be more of a squash match than it's been.
I'm glad it's not a squash match.
Me too.
Because the great hands deserve to have TV time. They've been putting in their effort and making themselves a better team, so why not give them some airtime? Plus, they're aligned with Mustafa Ali, so you're aligned with that gentleman. You're going to get a little more airtime.
Yeah. And I mean, if Mustafa Ali comes out to interfere as well, let's not forget that Mike Santana is in the building. And he and Jeff have a lot in common.
Right? They do. They're. Oh, you missed his brother for the tag. Or did he? Oh, no. There you go. Come on, guys. Get this done. That big dude just shifted that entire ring when he hit that corner. Holy. Nice side effect. Well, the veterans got a little confused on who was legal and who wasn't. Ouch. Well, you're out. Oh my God, he almost got the pin. Well, so much for that twist of fate. Oh my goodness. Something's going to happen. These guys, I just got a feeling the Hardys are not going to win this. Nice swanton. That was beautiful. Okay, I stand corrected. I just had that feeling that something was going to go awry and they were just going to lose.
Yeah. Oh, and now we've got Nick's brother watching.
Who cares
backstage
about Nick's brother?
Wearing a Los Angeles Spark WNBA jersey.
Well, support your kind, right? Jesus.
Okay, so there's Santino's big announcement. The TNA World Title match will be announced. Up next, we hear your favorite segment of the night, Steph DeLander and Mance Warren.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So the match the segment I'm really looking forward to, y'all. This is next.
Yeah. So I actually saw something that is wrestler related. A former TNA knockout, a current WWE superstar. And I did not know this. But if you ever saw or remember the show Winona Earp.
Sounds familiar, yes.
But Chelsea Green filled in on the show as a stunt person.
Why does that not surprise me?
And she
It
said,
doesn't surprise me.
she said, because she was asked, I can't remember where it was from. I just saw this today. And she was like, asked, tell us about your stunt career. And she's like, it was on the CW. It was the show Winona Earp. And I got to fill in for Winona. So for the character that played Winona as wow.
That's pretty cool. I'm not going to lie. I mean, it doesn't surprise me, but good for her.
Yes.
There's a lot of WWE people that are stunt people as well.
Yes.
Like we know one of the guys that we used to wrestle with is a stunt man in a lot of good movies and he never gets any recognition.
Really?
Yeah. I was supposed to have a mask versus mask match with the guy.
Really? Who's
I don't know
that?
if I don't know if you remember. I can't remember what his name was. He was French. Like the Patriot, not the Patriot, the wore a blue mask with the fleur de lis on it and stuff for France. Can't remember what his name was. Speaking of Chelsea, she has been having a war of words with one Val Venus.
Yes, she has. Yep.
Really?
Yep.
Oh dear God, do I dare ask about what?
Well,
who's that?
a very, very, I don't want to say hot button issue because I don't have an issue with it. It's not hot button, but we will. Good evening, Mama Bear.
It's Jess.
How are you, my dear? Good.
Welcome back to the show.
Thank you.
So anyway, his real name was Darcy. You may not have known him. He's a stuntman anyway.
Okay.
And he's done movies with the gentleman that did Iron Chef America, the host.
Okay.
My uncle, in the great words of my uncle, that Asian guy is a stuntman as well and a very good actor. And my buddy's done movies with him.
Okay.
And multiple other people too.
Oh, injury report. This is a new one.
We have injury report. I'm not seeing it. Here we go. Injury report. Let me fill you in, people, when I see what it says. So they're reviewing what happened with our champion and Elijah and Frankie Kazarian earlier tonight. Uh-oh. Elijah really yanked on his right shoulder. Just a sec. Wow. So, shoulder injury. Status questionable. Here's the report from the doctor. So they're doing an injury angle. Yeah, Mr. Best is correct. He was the referee in The Masked Saint when they taped it here in town.
I still have yet to see the movie.
Bro, I caught it on, I can't remember what I watched it on. I cried, number one, because of Piper. And then getting to see all the guys in it was great. I could care less about this segment, really. Again, this is what's going on right now. Are you? No. What title are you holding? That's such a fake magazine. TNA Weekly. No, you don't. That's just brutal. Oh my god. Blech. That just makes me want to puke. Thank God Santino's here. Yeah, split them up. Thank you. Yes. Disgusting. That's great, Santino. Thank you. Is he going to strip them of the title? Please, Jesus, strip them. Please. That's why I love Santino.
Wow. Love it.
Nice. So at Unbreakable, they're having a tournament for the international title. And every match is going to be a triple threat match. Love it.
Yes.
Oh, there's Mr. Callahan. Right on cue.
Yep.
With an eye patch.
So for the injury report, because we haven't had a chance to speak on that yet, Joe Hendry has a severe shoulder sprain in his rotator cuff.
Yeah.
And it's going to depend on recovery.
Yes.
So Bobby then coming in saying he hopes Joe Hendry is going to be okay.
Holy
That he
shit.
feels Joe's pain legitimately. And Bobby thanks Santino for saving us.
Right.
So I have a very funny feeling that was Santino's big announcement.
Well, you got your title. So that title is going to be no more.
It is
They're
not.
going to take that digital one away, from what I'm gathering, and come out with a
Yes.
international title.
But the question I have, because the Digital Media Championship was able to be held by both men or women, will the international title be in that same
We'll have to find out.
aspect? And
I
up next, what I believe
yes,
is our main event segment of the night, which they're going to give a lot of time to.
yeah. There is. This is next, but we still haven't. Oh no, he just gave his announcement on what's happening. We just had this segment with Santino telling us basically they're getting rid of the digital title and they're going to have the international title. Whoa, where's he going? It's because it's Mike Santana's guy. They're kidnapping him.
Yep.
Ooh, the plot gets thicker. I love it.
That's saying he may have the same injury as Joe Hendry.
Yeah. I mean, all you can do is just be careful, take your time, don't move too fast with that.
Yeah, except that Joe Hendry is younger and in far better shape than any of us, so he will come back a lot quicker from it.
I mean, you're not wrong. Oh, God. Oh, I lost my feed over there again, eh? I'm sorry, people over in Twitch land.
No,
I
I'm
don't know.
still seeing it.
On mine, it stopped.
Oh, okay, because I'm still seeing it at the bottom of the screen.
Yeah, it's still down here, but the feed itself
Ah,
has stopped. And I'm trying to figure out why it's doing that. Well, let's just close it. Excuse me. Have you got to catch Law and Order Toronto?
I have not.
Criminal Intent.
I have
Um,
not.
I'll be honest with you. Not bad, but not great. If that makes any sense. It's just, yeah. I don't. Yeah, I don't know how to explain it. It's not Law and Order as I remember.
Well, no, it's
If that makes
because
sense.
it's
It's
one, it's a because it's Toronto, it's different laws, different. But I watched the original Law and Order Criminal Intent, and I loved that show.
yeah, the original Law and Order, back the original one. My dad and I used to watch that together all the time. It was great.
Yeah,
Stay
but
up
no,
late,
it's
watch it.
because there was the original Law and Order, then they added Criminal Intent, then SVU, then Criminal Intent just sort of stopped.
Right?
Then Law and Order was announced that it was in its final season, so SVU continued on, and then they brought back Law and Order.
Yeah. So explain that, right? Like, there we go. Let's get this back up and running. So how do we feel about the Jays' chances of going all the way this year?
Um, I think this is a lucky hot streak right now to start the season, but we'll have to just wait and see.
Yeah, okay. I understand. Uh-oh. Another little video here. There we go. Now we're back up and running. It's Mustafa Ali. Uh-oh. Yeah, I don't like this.
No, me neither. Me neither. It's
I just
too
muted it.
personal.
Yeah.
And to take something like this tragic and put it into a storyline, no.
Well, especially for myself with the and he just spit on the guy. I would punch him in the mouth. Um, the addiction issue for a lot of people is it's an everyday fight, even in your sobriety. Still an
Yep.
everyday fight, and then you throw it back in somebody's face like that. Look what you did. Sorry, dude. He is living with that every day.
Yeah. All right. So we are getting Heather by Elegance on our screens.
Okay. Oh God, what's he thinking? Here's Maggie Lee. They're discussing. Well, there we go. So we might see her on the main roster sooner than we know. Oh, what's this? Okay, so here comes our first three contestants for this new title. This is number one.
First qualifying match.
Yeah. Ace Austin's number two. I missed number one.
Number one is Eddie Edwards.
And then we got Mr. McLean coming in at number three.
Macklin,
sorry. He says the name's really weird. But there we go. That's the first three of this qualifying matches.
That is huge for Ultimate X.
The next guy is okay. That was really quick.
El Hijo del Vikingo. Bobby, thank you.
Amazing.
But we also thank you because we couldn't do this job without our audience.
Fatal Influence is coming out now.
Yes.
Nice. So again, it's the triple tag team match, I guess you call it.
It's the 6-woman tag. 6-woman tag.
6 women, yeah, there we go. Wow. Okay. Forgot what I was doing for a minute here. Brain fart. All right. So these ladies are all from NXT because their tag team partner could not find anybody in TNA. And here comes one Miss Blanchard coming down to finish this great show we've had. Like, are they
Yes.
literally going to get? Oh no, we're going to have a couple interruptions, I'm sure, with some more
Oh,
picks.
no, I have a feeling it's going to be now we're going to see this. But I do think we are going to get a couple of commercial breaks.
Yeah, Mr.
And
Parrish, what's going
good
on,
evening,
brother?
Mr. Parrish. How are you? Good to see you as always.
I love that she is getting no reaction. Like, no cheers, no boos, no nothing. Which is perfect because she's a heel.
Well, yeah, but if she's coming out and not getting any reaction, then she's not doing her job. So, I mean, I can barely hear the show, so I can't speak on that.
There was a few boos here and there, but every time Lee comes out, I just want to go from Mortal Kombat because she looks like a character from Mortal Kombat.
Oh, she does.
And there's nothing wrong with that because that game has a special spot in like all our hearts because
Right.
it's an amazing game. But she literally comes out looking like she's gonna whip that hat at you and cut you in half and chop you into tiny little pieces with her fan.
Yep.
And Miss Brookside coming out. She just looked at the big dude like, what in the world?
I am going to say that I like Masha's new video, but I far preferred Masha as a heel compared to the babyface.
You know what? I'm going to agree with you because I did, like I said, I got to catch some old footage of her when she was the heel, and I, dude, hands down prefer that.
Yeah. Bobby, this is a never say never. I don't expect it. I think this is going to be something. I do think we could see plenty of interference because you do have Cora Jade who's had issues. You've got anybody else from NXT. You've got other members of the TNA locker room. So this match could completely just break down.
Right? I can't wait. This match, I've been looking forward to this match since yesterday. Just sitting there like, do I have to be here? So April 11th, the deals end for TNA Plus season pass is $50 for 3 months right now. Personally, I'm just going to pay the money and get the whole year
The
myself.
160 or something like that.
But yeah, whatever it is, yeah. And the seasonal pass thing they said is going to come and go, and
Right.
but when it comes back, it's going to be a different price. And
Yeah.
this is, I think, the lowest we'll see it for a while.
Well, and I might just look into that right now. I'm sort of trying to watch funds now for July, and even as early as May because I'm hoping to go up north for the May long weekend.
Oh, nice. Whoa. Well, that's everybody out of the ring. Holy. Wow. These women are fired up.
Right?
Holy. This is awesome. Not gonna lie. Whew. Really quick, let's do some quick little advertisements for everybody. Again, y'all, don't forget we do have product of our own. These decals you see, this one for the Boar's Nest is still there in carlcarefelt.redbubble.com. So get it while it lasts. It will not be there forever. We might do a special. Who knows? But do get your product soon while you can. Give a quick shout out to Mr. Best in the chat. Check out his link tree. It's linktr.ee/Chris_best83. Check out his product. Got some great shows going on over there. And don't forget Mr. Parrish. Check him out on all his links down here. He's got a bunch of stuff. The Beercade, definitely check out Beercade on Facebook. He will be live for WrestleMania weekend if you're in the Edmonton area.
Yes.
So check out his link tree, linktr.ee/Chris Parrish.
Yes, and book now to get a seat at Parrish's table.
Yes, you can get a seat at Parrish's table. If I lived closer, you better believe I would be going just to see Mr. Parrish.
Yes, we both would.
Again, I don't have a QR code yet on our overlay, but definitely check out affiliationprogram.my.canva.site, where you can interact with all of us and get to know us. So there you go. Check out that. I'm gonna get a QR code. I'm gonna put it right here, right beside me, so you can scan it and go right to that website. You're welcome, Mr. Best.
You're welcome, Mr. Best. We always appreciate everything you do here at the Turnbuckle Affiliation Program, Turnbuckle Studios, allowing us to be parts of your shows, being
Right.
part of ours.
The
I can
collaborations
hang
are
around
great.
for a little bit after the show. So yes, we can absolutely take a look at what you show us.
Yeah, definitely after the show. Back to our match. They slowed it down now. Everybody's back around the ring and in the ring. Miss Lee's in the ring with one of the women from Fatal Influence.
Yes, she is. It is. I do believe that is JC Jane.
Okay.
But I could be wrong. I'm
Holy.
not 100% sure.
What a knee to the face. Well, thank you for coming to TNA, but your ticket back to NXT is waiting for you.
Except
Lee's just punching it.
Well, Lei Ying Lee came originally from NXT to both. I believe she was on Raw briefly and on SmackDown before getting released, and ultimately being showcased and utilized a little better here in TNA.
Yeah. Well, I mean, hey, why not take that opportunity? Whoa. So in May, the 23rd and 24th, TNA Wrestling is going to be in the Toronto, Ontario area.
Yes, in Brampton.
Brampton. Yeah, I looked at tickets just a little out of my price range right now, but I am saving money over the summer while I'm working.
Yep.
And I'm going to check out some kind of professional wrestling product live soon, and I will be doing reports on it.
Yes. Now, I want to go back because there was a question that Bobby asked quite a while ago, and we haven't gotten around to
Yeah, go ahead.
answer it. And quite a while ago, he asked, "Would we like to see the former Jinder Mahal, now known as Raj Desi, in TNA?"
Sure, why not?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah, why not?
He is doing a lot of work now for Maple Leaf Pro, as he has been announced as one of the competitors in the 20-man gauntlet for the gold
Okay,
to
that's
crown the
in
inaugural.
Windsor
It's in Toronto.
or in Toronto. Okay,
Yes.
something to check out at some point, I'm sure. Whoa, what a hurricanrana. What in the world is she doing? She just stopped. Oh God, that's why Rosemary is in the crowd.
Oh, so Bobby called it.
He did. Good job, Bobby. Wow. Oh, geez.
Right?
Oh, jeez. Like, how intimidating would that be to watch? Like, just have that sadistic Rosemary standing there watching you.
Right?
I'm sorry, but that would, yeah, that would throw me off. Jeez. Jesus, what a cannonball. That was cool. Whoa. We almost had a 3 count. I mean, she's a very good wrestler. I'll give her that. Her character is just something else to behold. What's your opinion on Rosemary these days, OMD?
I used to love her character work, love her as a wrestler. When she disappeared, she'd come back, she had put on some weight, put on some muscle, and I mean, good on her for it. It actually, I think, really helped. But it's now she's gotten away from really what made her Rosemary. And it's just sort of there. I find it a little bit stagnant.
Jesus. Yeah. I mean, there you go. Come on, Slamovich. Oh, geez, what a double kick to the back of the head from Blanchard on our champ. A nice little cutter there too. That's good. Lee's out there. All I want to say is finish her.
Right?
Oh,
Ooh.
Brookside, what in the world?
Oh,
Uh-oh. Oh, the old
wow.
fish hook.
Not the way I saw that one
Blanchard.
going. Oh,
I didn't think Blanchard was legal. I mean, I did not. I mean,
I'm not upset.
I did call the heels winning this. Yes, but I didn't think it was going to be that way.
No.
I didn't
Or
think
that
that our
quick.
champ was going to take that loss.
No, but that does set up the opportunity now for Tessa to wrestle for the Knockouts title.
It does set that up. Wow. Fish hooked her out of that move. That was crazy.
And you know what? I like that because you know what? Tessa actually fits with Fatal Influence.
Oh, hell yeah. And you know what? She would be the leader of a group like that. In all on. Oh, here we go with the round 2, I would like to say. For the triple threat matches. I can't wait to see this title, by the way. All right, here goes number 1. I got Sammy Calhoun. Number 2 was Eric Young.
Yep.
And JDC.
So I'm going to guess because I'm going to guess we're going to get another match announced. And I'm going to go with Brian Myers.
It seems like the system's getting thrown in these matches. So
Well, let's not forget that right off the bat, after that segment, Santino told them they all had matches next week.
This is true.
Now, do we go with the 3 members of the system all advancing to face off against each other
at the pay-per-view? Unbreakable is where they're going to be doing this. So wouldn't that be a freaking monkey wrench into the system?
Right? Or, I mean, because now we have Sammy Calhoun in the one match. I'm sure Mance Warner is going to be put into the next one. Are we going to get them colliding against each other only to wipe each other out in the final, allowing whoever it is to take?
With that member of the system just basically just stand there and watch them destroy each other?
Whether it's that member of the system or somebody else. Because I'm going to give you... I'm going to spitball here, and I'm going to throw a name out there to actually win this international championship.
Yes.
And I'm going Leon Slater.
Okay. I don't know who I would pick at the moment, to be honest. I don't think it's going to be Eric Young because he's too wrapped up in his storyline right now.
Yep.
I would love to see JDC win it, to be honest.
I would too, but I have a feeling if you're going to put it on anybody, you have to go with probably your longest tenured superstar in Eddie Edwards.
Okay.
Or you put it on a guy like Leon Slater, who's young, up and coming, but has proven he can go and he can carry.
Yeah.
That leaves JDC and Brian Myers to then challenge for the tag titles for the system.
I mean, let's see, the reason I was thinking JDC was because then the other 2 guys could win the tag titles, and then they'd have all the gold in the system, right?
Right. Which we've already seen. But, I mean, this would be a refresh on it.
It definitely would be. We got a little video for April 27th when we're in Hollywood.
Yep.
And it's live, not pre-taped. It's live. It is the pay-per-view coming up.
The pay-per-views are always live.
Yeah. Oh, who do we got here? Oh, it's his buddy. Oh, we just kicked something. Oh, here we go. Another round. So this is round 3. Let's go. Who's this? Oh, the one guy from the Rascals. And you called it. AJ made it. There you go. So who are you taking out then?
I don't think you are. I think you're now going 4-way for that one.
I think he's taking out the Rascal. The young guy. I think he's taking him out.
No. Wentz is... Because then you're basically just handing that match to AJ Francis.
Okay. Okay, so they're announcing it as a 4-man. And that next Thursday. Holy.
And we have Kazarian back in the ring.
Wow. Dude. That is going to be... Guys, don't miss next week, please. Wow. Why is he in the ring? Jeez. Oh, he's going to challenge for the title at Rebellion. Wow. There you go, people. I love it. Whoa. Whoa, the lights just went out. Is that all ego? Ethan Page is on
Is back
TNA.
on TNA.
I thought he was NXT. What am I seeing here? Holy Nikes. Hi, Asia. Whoa! That's a huge announcement. Wow. That was awesome. So at Rebellion, it's going to be Ethan Page taking on our champ, Joe Hendry.
Wow.
That's epic.
Wow. Brilliant.
That's awesome.
Brilliant.
That's awesome.
I love it. Thank you, TNA.
Right? Wow.
Wow.
I don't even know what to say. Like, holy. This is why I love the crossover 100%. Because this, how do you not love a dude
Right.
like Ethan Page showing up on our program going, yeah, Frankie, you're not, that's not how this is going to work, bro. I already talked to the authority in charge
Right?
and I've already got the match. You can't, sorry, dude, it's not happening for you. But then rubs it in his face a little more by saying, but don't worry, I'll give you the first shot at my title.
Right?
Dude, that's beyond awesome. Holy, my brain is just, I don't even know what to do. That's crazy.
I'm just
Say hi to
uh,
Asia.
good evening, Asia. Great to see you. Thank you for popping in. Always a pleasure to have you on our program.
Holy.
But what we thought started off as a slow, but we said was going to be a build to a fantastic show
Right?
was incredible.
Yeah, I'm still, holy. Damn. But that being said, uh, again, dude, great show for TNA. It lived up to the expectations of literally total nonstop action. Uh, Hands down, one of the better shows. Great matches, great segments. We now know there's an all new international championship.
Yep.
What that's going to look like, we don't know. They're not
Right.
releasing the picture of the title. They're going to wait till was it Unbreakable when they do the final match
Yep.
for that title.
Yep.
Wow.
We now know that Matt Cardona and El Hijo del Vikingo are going to be competing in Ultimate X against Moose.
Yep. Wow. Again, check that stuff out. TNAWrestling.com. It's all there. And I'm going to add it to this. Check out TNAmerch.com for all their merch. I'm going to add on there the actual website as well so you could keep up with everything TNA that's going on. It's incredible. If you don't keep up with this stuff, you're going to get lost.
Yeah.
Because their name is their name. Total nonstop action. It's
Yes.
all the time.
Yeah.
Again, if you want to check us out, it's affiliationprogram.my.canva.site. Go check us out. All the latest shows are there. Profiles on everybody so you can meet everybody. You can message about how to get started into podcasting, or if you already have your own thing and you just want to get a little bit better and you want some help, that's what we're here for. We're here to help you. Even if you want to collab, if you want to come join us on Brace for Impact, by all means, send a message. We will have you here to enjoy this great product with us. Geez. What's your thoughts on the show, real quick, before we get going again? Just it's crazy tonight.
I'm blown away. This was amazing.
Yeah.
I am going to point this out, though. We are seeing a lot more NXT competitors coming to TNA than going the other way, but I'm okay with it.
There's been a couple TNA guys over on NXT, but like you said, there is more coming this way, definitely. But I'm not upset with that. Not at all. If this is how it's going to work for the first in a while to get it figured out, bonus. I'm good with that. The other thing I'd like everybody to check out is if you're having mental issues of any kind, please call that number at the very bottom there. It is 988. That's Canada and US wide. If you are outside Canada and the US, there is a website as well there. Please, any issues, give it a call. They will refer you to somebody in your area to help you. Please, your mental health matters to us. If you feel like you're alone, you are not. We are with you. Please reach out to these numbers. They will help you. On that note, my friend, this has been another great episode of Brace for Impact, y'all. Thank you for coming again. Next week is going to be huge. We got 3 tournament matches for the new international championship. Don't miss out. Be here. Same bat time, same bat channel. Peace out, y'all. Love you.